Hey guys, Lord here, back in with another review, and today we're having a look at the Transformers Studio Series Leader Class Blackout. Let's get into it. Alrighty guys, now as I said before, today we are having a look at Blackout. This is a leader class and it takes up a buttload of space. Gonna be a little tricky to actually film this dude, and his propellers seem to wanna unline, even though they were aligned yesterday. You gotta really cram that in there. There we go. Now it's in. But yeah, this is a big old. This is a chunk. He's not necessarily heavy, but he is significant in terms of his size. But he looks so good. His gun on the front there looks very nice. His propeller, it's a nice size. His underside, it ain't pretty, but what Transformer is. And then he's got a little friend back there. Little Scorponok. Who likes to lose his arm. As part of the core with my reviews. So you just gotta peg that right back in. And that's probably just a error with mine. I mean, that's how they both are. But yeah, there he is. Wish his tail was a little bit more curved, like the deluxe one from the original movie line, but oh well. He looks very cool though. Nice little Scorponok figure. Now size comparisons. This is gonna be tricky. He's only really in scale with one figure. And that is Starscream. So if you wanna put him next to anybody, that's probably your best bet. Other than that, I think he's a little big compared to Prime. I'd say he's probably also in scale with Ratchet here. He looks in scale. And Bumblebee. So, there you go. Well, with that being said, we're going to get this behemoth transformed and take a closer look at his robot mode. And here we have Blackout in his robot mode, and it is quite excellent, actually. There are a few things that I wish were done a little better. Like, I wish some of the stuff up here actually tabbed into place. I wish his, the main problem, these do not tab in, and that drives me nuts. Because he looks so awesome, but yet his arms do not tab into the sides. I mean, you can push them all day, and they will not. You'll hear a click, but they'll just pop right back out and wiggle around. So I don't get that. That's kind of stupid. But articulation, I'm just going to do it from back here just because he's so massive. His head will rotate, look up and down a little bit. His arms will move out, down, forward, back. He's got a bicep rotation. hinge at the elbow. His wrist hinges up and down a little bit, and then his thumb actually is articulated so you can open and close his hands, which is cool. I like that. But I kind of prefer to leave it towards the middle, right around there. The arms are a little on the kibble side. I wish they didn't have so much stuff going on them. But what can you do? I mean, really. His legs are ratcheted so they can move out, back in. Trying to remember where I had them is another story. They will rotate, but again, they're ratcheted, so they're a little bit of a pain in the butt. He's got a swivel the thigh there. Double hinge knee, but I don't want to screw it up just because that's chicken leg syndrome. You know, you can hinge it and stuff, but this hinges also, but again, I don't want to mess it up because he is kind of tricky to stand at times. And his foot is on a ball joint. But again, I don't want to move that too much. His backpack usually stays tabbed in. His backpack is actually nice and flush, which is good. Scorponok is just hanging out back here. We already looked at him earlier, so I'm not going to dwell on him too much. He does have a couple of weapons. I count this as a weapon because when you have a freaking giant ass machine gun popping out of your, I guess, nipple, nobody's going to mess with you, I don't think. If they are, they're pretty stupid, to be completely honest with you. Alright, I think he's standing up. Yeah, he's standing up straight now. You want to have his legs out a little bit, just so he's not straight. He does also have his propeller saw blade thing, which will peg to either arm, but like I said, the tabs don't exactly work. It could be a little better, but it will plug in to this right there. And you know, it looks good. So, there is Blackout. So, size comparison. Because this guy is just a big, fat hunk of plastic that can be a pain in the butt. Let me just get a couple size comparisons here. Want to get everyone from the first movie. That's really the only movie I remember seeing him in. Maybe he was in Dark of the Moon? I don't know. But here he is next to Optimus. And you know what? We'll move him down here. Optimus. There you go. And then next size down, we got Ratchet. You can see him next to Ratchet. Move Ratchet over a little bit. You gotta take it with a grain of salt. Blackout is sticking out quite a bit. And then here he is next to Bumblebee. So as you can see, he is much bigger than the standard Autobots. I mean, a lot bigger. So that is that. And now, here he is next to his fellow Decepticon from the first film. So stand. Let me make sure he's going to stand first. He is not. There. It may be a little large, I'm not sure, but I'd say he's in good skill with Blackout. There he is next to Starscream. Now this is awesome. To me. I like the scale. Blackout should be a little bigger. And since they were in the same movie, supposedly, I still don't know about that. Here's Crowbar, who already dropped his stupid little spiky club, so who cares? As you can see, he's a little bigger than he is. That's kind of a given. I think Crowbar's a little big for this line anyways. If anything, he kind of fits better with the Last Night figures, maybe? I don't. You be the judge. I don't. Just a stupid toy reviewer. What do you expect? Well, with that being said, let's move on to final thoughts. Alrighty, guys. So wrapping up with final thoughts. This is a really nice figure. Outside of the fact the arms are kind of crap, the rest is really good. I mean, he is bigger. He looks better than the original figure, although that one didn't have hardly like any arm kibble. But it didn't have what this one has, and that is much better proportions and feet that aren't the size of a freaking modern day SUV, if you know what I mean. I mean, his feet are big, but the old one's feet, in proportion to the rest of him, very, very large. So, if I was going to rate this guy, I'm going to give him a 9 out of 10. Now, why I say that is because the main gripe I have is the stupid this crap. That's annoying as balls. Don't give me a tab and then have it not work. So, really, that's the only gripe I really have with the arms. I don't care that he's got, like, Muppet hands, although it would have made more sense just to have him sideways. I think the mold could have still worked had they had done that. But what do I know? So, with that being said, hope you enjoyed this review. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe as I'm yawning because I'm tired of doing these stupid videos. Also, check me out on Instagram at overlord.productions, and until next time, I'll catch you later.